Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bring it. Well, anyways, welcome back, everybody, to yet another episode of the worst podcast on the planet, the RAWW Live Show. With me, as always, is Mama Joe, Mom of the show, T.O. Tommy D is off this week because he was attacked by a Carpathian gorilla, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But I wanted to start off by saying, welcome, Joann, and welcome, Todd.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For having
Thank
me.
you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What's been going on, guys?
I don't know.
I'm really tired. I'm really tired.
Why? Stressed?
No, I'm just tired. I had this really weird dream the other night, right? So I'll start. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's see what the dream was.
Oh, it was weird. We're not going to be streaming the Instagram tonight, folks, because it sucks. But anyways,
Let's talk about it.
let's talk about it. So anyways, I had this dream where my ex came to my door
Okay.
and I opened the door and she came walking in with this box of wine strapped to her chest like a robot from like Lasertron back in the day.
All right.
And there was a straw coming from it to her mouth. And with her was two hillbilly looking guys with sunken faces and missing teeth.
Mm.
And she asked me very calmly, I'm here for my toilet brush and plunger. So I went in the bathroom, I grabbed them and I gave them to her and she turned around and they all left. And then I woke up and I won't forget. I walked into the bathroom to see if they were there.
Weird.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So Todd, what do you think, Tio? Like, what do you think the analysis of it
I think
is?
he had to go to the bathroom and he was married to somebody who liked to drink.
Or maybe he needed his bathroom cleaned and he forgot to clean it. So this was him reminding, I really should clean my bathroom.
So I'm having a tough time figuring out the two hillbillies.
Yeah.
Well,
What was their meaning?
I don't know. What do you think? Don't go messing with a country boy. Hillbilly Jim.
Surrounding yourself with good people?
there you go.
Yeah. Are they good people though?
Well, it's not for you to judge.
Well, I'm not judging, but when they look like skeletons with wrinkly skin and their teeth are missing.
Actually, you have the best story I've ever heard of all time, and I want you to tell it to Joann.
What story?
The story of your dinner experience at your then girlfriend's house or something with the bathroom.
Tell
that story.
No, I can't. I can't for personal reasons.
Oh,
I don't. That's a personal issue.
well, then make it as a joke.
I can't. I just can't.
I'll make a reel of it. It is great.
It is a great story, but it's not the right time.
It's
Okay.
not the time.
It's
I
not the
never heard
time.
that. That
It's not-
sure doesn't sound ready, able, willing, whenever to me.
Yeah, not,
It's not the time because
not the time.
I'm not moved into Texas or New Mexico yet where I can dodge bullets from, people.
I thought it was a great story.
Oh, I think it's an amazing story, and I would love no more than to tell it because it is fucking funny. And
I haven't heard it.
Not yet. We'll talk after the show, but I'm going to have to ramp up, and we're going to have to get to that point where it's going to become breaking news, and then at that point, let's talk about
One of the most funny things I've ever heard.
It's a true story. What I'll do, Joann, is I'll give you this. Have you seen the movie with Jennifer Aniston and Ben Stiller, Along Came Polly?
Oh God, that's so long ago. So no,
Okay, but do you remember the bathroom scene and the ferret and the loofah
No.
and all that stuff?
no.
All right. We'll talk about that on another show when I feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Just because yeah.
All right, I'll change the subject. Here's one. New law prohibiting parents from going into doctor's offices with their children.
Yeah, I read that somewhere, but that was more on a, more on Politico than but they're starting. I heard about that, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, these are children. Adults need to be in the same, let's go back to even Boy Scouts. Or even in the entertainment industry, I was not allowed to let my kids be in a room without me there. They were children.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but all of a sudden now you can't go in the goddamn bathroom with your freaking kid when they're under 16. That's a problem.
Another way to destroy the
family. Who makes these rules? Because
who does?
I mean, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I don't think that's good.
What? To talk about it?
I'll probably go in the doctor's office while my kid's 30. I don't know.
Yeah. Why are you here? Well, I want to make sure.
Well, they want to let the kid be able to. I don't know what this is all about. It probably has to do with that transgender stuff, to be honest.
It all has to do with it. That's where I think
it feel more comfortable.
Because they don't feel comfortable talking about it in front of mommy and daddy. Well, you know what? Grow up. And mommy and daddy grow up. I mean,
yeah.
All right. We don't want my
my wife was at Roswell. There was like 18 gender choices. What? No joke.
No, I know that.
I didn't even know some of these.
18.
Frankie. Two-spirited penguin. You could be a two-spirited penguin, whatever the hell that is.
Really?
Sure.
Wow.
None. We did a show on nuns. None. You could just be nothing. You don't really feel like you're nothing.
N-O-N-E. N-O-N-E.
Not N-U-N.
This is at a real place.
No, I couldn't be a nun. I'm a male.
Wait a minute. No, let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
You can be a nun. Hey, listen. Once this starts happening,
None.
There's no end.
Is there going to be a transgender nun ever?
A transgender.
Might be. Actually, is that legal?
I hope Tom's watching, laughing right now.
They just get struck by
Tom,
lightning.
If you're watching, message in, man. Okay, Tommy D, we're worried about you.
He's probably dressing up right now.
Well, he's got surgery tomorrow from the Carpathian gorilla.
He's got to relax.
That poor guy. He's going to have his arm reattached tomorrow. I mean, he's probably hanging.
That'll go fine. Rehab's the blast.
He's got an ace wrap, holding it up, some duct tape. He's ready to go.
Normally, those gorillas will rip your arms right off.
They could. He's a tough guy, though.
Yes.
I got to Google this. I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to say I have to go to the bathroom.
No.
I'm not nervous.
I got to poop.
Poop. Tom and I go to the bathroom before each show.
Together?
Not together. Nerves.
Nerves of pee.
Yep. It usually happens to people that don't crimp their toes.
Oh. It's weird because I look at my feet now and I can see the crimpage.
Guys that don't crimp their toes are cool.
Oh, my God. You got to crimp your feet if you don't want to look like you have huge feet.
Here's some other news.
Here's some news.
Wait. Go on. Tell me the news and then I'll tell you what I found.
Tell me what you found.
She found her Easter basket.
The masculine gender of a nun is a monk.
Yeah, a monk. I knew that.
Yeah, but
I didn't know that. Well, of course, I'm not Catholic. So I wouldn't. Well, what about a what is a boy nun called?
A bun.
There are transgender nuns. Wow. This was in 2012.
Wow. In the Catholic Church?
Woo!
Jesus.
Whoa.
And this is called BJ Unity. Hey.
I think that's the wrong. Somebody sent you the wrong link.
Yeah.
No.
Are you on the dark web over there? It's pretty dark in your background.
If you need to know who did spam you, just send us his name.
Senior Elena Kelly.
How do you put it, Tio?
Oh my God.
What?
You mess with law live, you disappear.
That was the Hillary special.
The Hillary Clinton special.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Well, that's all I have to say is I don't know.
All right.
Well, Todd did say earlier on that he wanted me to remind him because he wanted to ask me a question.
Oh, I wanted to ask both you guys a question.
So why don't we go ahead and go see what
on
Todd
that.
I'll put it to Joann first. Put it to Joann first.
For JoJo.
Why do you do this show, Joann?
Whoa.
Oh, because it's fun. It's fun.
Frankie J.
Why do I do this show?
Yeah.
Because I like to do it. And it's fun. And we've grown so much in 6 years. We have a full studio here coming out in Buffalo, New York. Raw Live. All homegrown. Buffalo, New York. Blue collar Buffalo Bills fans. Why do I do this show? Because I love it. I'm meant to talk, and that's the thing. I've kept my mouth shut for so many fucking years. I mean, not keep my mouth shut, but saying what I really want to say. You know, I can flap my gums all day, but now I'm letting it rip, man.
Let it rip.
I'm letting it rip.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Probably part of your dream.
Yeah, it's probably part of my dream.
Rip.
Letting it rip. Now, what were you talking about? Go ahead.
Because we love to talk. I think all of us love to talk. I think the three of us love to talk. You know, and I bet you that we could sit there and talk about a topic, each one of us, for 15 minutes straight without letting anyone else say anything.
You know, it's like Tom and I. Him and I can sit and talk for 14 hours on the phone, and we're both. And I'm always like, this is a show, because me, him, and Todd were doing a 3-way call the other night, and we couldn't breathe. I mean, the things that this clown next to me comes out with is just, it's crazy. I don't even know what he said the other night. Something come up about
I didn't laugh once.
An Irish black person, and
Blirish.
And Todd named it the Blirish.
Well, yeah, because Iraq is already taken.
You know, come on, Joann.
Black Irish.
Blirish.
Blirish.
You ever heard of
the opposite would be Iraq.
Is that what do you mean the opposite would be Iraq?
Irish black.
Iraq. Huh.
They already figured that one out.
Joann, are you frozen?
I am not frozen. I'm fighting right now.
With what?
With a cousin.
Oh,
nice. Those are always the best.
Hey, Todd, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Why is she fighting with her cousin? Let's talk about it.
Well,
drama. We'll let her fight with her cousin.
Drama at the border.
Drama on Raw. Drama's on Raw Live. We don't hold back. We even fight with cousins here.
My mom says, get this.
What'd your mom say?
If she said it, it must be true.
Yeah.
Because I said that excessive deaths are going up because of the jab. And she says, it was on the news.
Elaborate.
Well, the shot.
Oh,
she says, marijuana is causing heart attacks and strokes. It was just on the world news, so it must be true.
Crappy news network, or
haven't people been smoking marijuana?
I've been smoking weed since I was like 15.
It is more prevalent.
Yeah, but
it isn't the problem. Let's be serious.
Come on. It's a plant that grows in the earth.
Actually, a lot of the marijuana smokers I know didn't even get sick or get COVID once.
Really?
It was something about the marijuana.
Who didn't get?
A lot of the people that smoke marijuana didn't get sick. Apparently.
They're saying that nicotine also.
Well, bonds to
that one.
Bonds to one of the molecules.
Nicotine's been killing people since the days of Doc Hollywood, dude.
Oh yeah, let's give it to the kids.
They didn't even have filters then.
There it is again. Give it right to the kids. Market it to the kids.
Yeah, like the vapes. You know how many kids are ending up in the ER at 17 on a ventilator from vaping all day?
Dr. Phil says most of the kids at the border are going right to
the vape stores.
No, they wish.
They're going to the vape stores.
Right to sex traffickers.
Well, it's
and
easy
we know it.
Is it easy money? Are they being taken?
We're giving them to them freely. We call the phone number that's on their body. They usually come over with their address or phone number on their body. This is fact. He went. Your hero said it.
I'm listening.
They call the number and say, "Hey, are you expecting fucking Tabitha to come over here?" "Oh yeah, we are. Bring her over." Next thing you know, they ship her right over, and then she's gone. That's exactly what happens.
So, and this is happening.
Why do you think they love these things at the border? Do you think we couldn't just end it with a wall right across the way right away?
So,
right.
Dr. Phil lit into the view about their belief on it not happening.
Yeah.
So he was out there giving him the Phil McGraw treatment.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's two sides to a pancake.
He actually got a cheer from the View audience.
Whoa.
People don't want to hear those people anyways anymore. They're so out of touch with reality.
Yeah.
You know, like really, most people that watch that don't. I don't think.
I don't like how Whoopi Goldberg always wears flip flops. That bothers me.
Does she?
She's got like elephant feet, like they're all calloused up and nasty, and she wears like sandals.
How do you know? Do they show it? I mean,
yeah,
they put a camera on her feet. How gross!
You actually watch that show?
I watched it for 5 minutes, saw her foot, and got traumatized, and I haven't turned it back on since.
I don't know who watches The View. What's
Let's
the
talk about
audience? What is okay? What do you call it? What is the audience? Oh shit! What's the audience population that watches The View?
Probably a big one.
Let's Google that.
I don't want to Google that because my view on that is it's not worth talking about.
Well, yeah, true.
That's true.
my view on that. Because of our crappy podcast here. One person, you have a crappy podcast.
Women 18. Okay, wait, hear me out.
Word.
The View averages 2.385 million.
Whoa.
Okay, household and total viewers 199,000, women 25 to 54, and 282,000 women 18 to 49, and that was in 2021.
So it's probably gone down.
Let's see.
I hope so.
It did rank number one in household. Ew. I'd rather watch Wendy Williams train wreck right now, to tell you the truth.
Who's Wendy Williams?
Joann, you seen any?
Oh, you don't know Wendy Williams? Yeah, she's got she's sick.
Yeah.
In the head or sick?
Both.
No, she's got, what does she have, Todd?
Poor girl.
I don't know, but she also struggles with a lot of abuse.
Mental health.
Yeah, huh? Oh, they got 2.5 million in 2024.
Good for them.
So there are people.
That's not really that many.
Again, no offense. I'll get yelled at for this one. I can't stand Oprah.
So is viral. If they're only getting 2.5, they suck. Right? Don't they suck?
2.5 million. You know, in all honesty, if you compared that to a podcast or a vodcast, remember this is vodcasting. 2.5 million is.
Yeah.
You know, you got 10 million, you got 20 million. I mean, the numbers are, you don't go viral till you get into the millions. I mean, it's
20 million.
She has dementia. I forgot.
So that's what it is. She has dementia. That's sad.
What are you talking about?
And she's young.
You would know her if you saw her.
Who?
She used to have real big eyes all the time.
Who is she?
She's a black woman who.
From where?
She did a talk show.
Wait,
let's talk about it.
It's Tuesday.
She kind of looked like a.
Who?
She was different.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, she was different.
I
don't know how do we want to pronounce her.
Yep. Oh, you guys are.
We don't know what you're doing.
I'm acting like I have Alzheimer's.
Well, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
If that was your catchphrase, I don't know.
I don't know how to feel about that stuff.
Tom wouldn't be able to take part. He doesn't even have that arm.
Yeah. Tom, if you're listening, we miss you. And we wish you well tomorrow on that reconstructive shoulder surgery. We really hope that the rubber bands they plan on using hold that arm up. And I hope you get your good arm back soon. I'm glad that you prepared your meals ahead of time that you can pop them in the microwave. That's a really good idea. Maybe I should do that.
Tupperware Tom.
Let's talk about it.
What else is going on? America can't afford new cars.
Yeah.
Your car just broke.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I got one for you.
Frankie J doesn't like car payments, and his car just broke.
I don't like car payments. I hate car payments. I think it's a big scam. It's a sham. And, not to lie. My credit's not high enough to where I wouldn't get the highest amount of interest. So, and then when you get a car payment, you also have to carry, full,
coverage.
Yeah, and I'd rather not. I'll buy a car $5,000 if I can get 5 years out of it and not have a car payment, and it's a safe, solid car. Then either way, you're paying. If you're paying $500, $600, $700 a month for a car plus insurance, that's $1,000 or $800 or $1,000 or $1,500 a month for one car. I'm paying $250 a month for car insurance because I got in accidents, but that's all I'm paying. And then if I pay $5,000 throughout the year to fix it, I'm still saving more money than you yips buying a car and paying payments. And I'm driving around the same way you are.
It all equals out.
Yeah. Why not own it?
The car is a losing investment.
Because exactly. Because the second you get off that lot with a new car,
it already lost its value.
Which is exactly why you put nothing down.
You could turn around and go right in the parking lot, and they'll be like, "We're not taking it."
Did you hear that?
Well,
That's why you never put anything down on a lease.
You should.
Never.
No, you don't.
Because she just told you drive that off the lot, and they total it. You don't get any of your money.
That's right. Everyone has their. Wait, Todd, are you talking?
And out again.
I can't hear you. Oh, now I can.
No, I got the Magic Mouse.
He magic moused it out of here.
Well, the Magic Mouse for the Mac, you can scroll on the top of the mouse, and if you you touch it the right way, it scrolls out of the screen. It's called the Magic Mouse. It's magic.
Okay, it's magic.
It's magically delicious.
You know, everyone has their theories on whether. Nice to hear from you.
I just burped.
Could you repeat that in the same exact way?
Burped on a live podcast. Let's talk about it. Todd said I almost threw up. Okay, go ahead, Joann. It's all yours.
Show stuff.
Everybody has a different view, and it also on whether you lease a car or you take a loan out for a car or you actually buy the car. Okay. True. And you know, the person that buys a car wants to run it to the ground, and that's worthwhile. The people that lease cars are getting new cars every 3 years. And if you want to have a nice new car that is never gonna, that 9 times out of 10 will not break on you, okay, it is, you know, a good thing for certain people. And in the end, you're probably spending around the same amount of money if you're going to do it value for value.
Yeah, granted, your credit's good.
Yeah,
can't get crap with bad credit these days, kids.
Yeah, no. But you know what?
I wouldn't know that.
I will say I will save more money with bad credit because I can't buy shit. Think about it.
I guess depends how you want to live.
I don't need a lot, man.
Exactly.
I just need Pepsi.
You're not the average American, then.
I'm not the.
No, he's not.
You know what? I'm older than my age. I'm wiser than my age.
Oh,
okay.
I don't. I can save money like a mother sucker.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
How do you do that?
Talk about it.
Stay single and away from psycho women that take all my money and spend it on people that they shouldn't spend it on.
Wow.
And don't drain my bank account. Every time I got a paycheck, it was like already gone.
You think all women do that?
No.
Okay.
Not Pink.
That's a good answer.
She's the only one.
I love Pink. I really do. Pink, if you're listening, I just think you're so beautiful.
That's your celebrity crush?
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's his celebrity crush.
Do you have one, Joann?
Yeah, who's your celebrity crush? Where's Claude? Don't worry, we're just talking on the show. You don't have
Nope, no celebrity crushes. I'm like not into celebrities.
What about you, Tio?
What about you, Tio?
Ariana Grande.
What the hell is that?
Okay. She's a singer. You don't know who Ariana Grande is?
No. Is she pretty?
She can do voices.
Let's look her up.
She's great.
How you spell her name?
Ariana.
She's
a singer. You don't know who that is?
I don't, man.
Do you ever listen to like pop music?
I found her.
Listen to
Relax.
anything?
Cool it off.
What do you listen to, Frankie J, music wise?
I listen to a lot.
The intro music to our shows?
She is really beautiful. It looks like a good. You know what though?
What? She's a great singer. Her voice is phenomenal.
Is she?
She's got to be 28. I don't know.
Really?
I don't keep up that much.
She was on Broadway at age 15.
She was on a couple young movie or young TV shows too on Disney.
Oh, she's over 30 years. She's got tattoos.
30 years old.
Okay.
Ooh, let's look at her tattoos.
And does she have
I like tattoos.
a child?
Okay. No children.
Pink's got a really nice tattoo on her thigh. What
is it of? Her other thigh?
No, it's really cool though. Of her other thigh. Come on, man. Show some courtesy.
What is it? A windmill?
She's cute. She looks like a little girl.
There's Ariana Grande.
Ah,
she's cute.
What a great singer.
What a cute little button.
See?
Yeah.
I'll go to that concert.
Hey, forget about it.
Going in Boca
Raton?
Boca Raton, you know, where Bill Maher said the only place that Jews colonized was Boca Raton.
Now, let me bring up the real deal here, okay?
Real deal, Holyfield.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
Bringing up Holyfield?
No, I'm going to bring up my crush.
One ear?
Pink?
Oh, yeah. I love her.
The giant stink.
Oh, my gosh.
She's not even that tall. She's actually pretty small.
She's really short.
No, she's tiny.
She's really cute.
Remember, I met her, and I kind of like, you know, said to her, "Oh my, you have a beautiful voice."
Should have told her.
It was her. And she said,
you should have said, "I'm eventually know this guy, Frankie J, and he thinks he's body." I'm gonna eventually meet this guy. He's gonna have a crush on you, and you're gonna want to marry him. And
we're trying to find the best one, huh? Because it's tough.
No, it's not. I'm finding one with her tattoo, buckaroo. Check this out. Listen here.
Come on. Don't mistake her for Lady Gaga either.
Actually, Lady Gaga's pretty when she doesn't wear all the crazy makeup. Would you agree, Joann? Look at her.
No.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
How beautiful she is.
Where?
If she came running up to me, I would jump in her arms.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm saying. If I wanted a man, I'd just go get one.
Oh, all right. Now I can't take that from you anymore.
Oh, well, sorry. Well, you're talking about running into her arms like you want her to hold you up while she's kissing you. I don't know what the hell you want me to say to you.
What?
Listen,
What
do you want me to tell you?
I'm not asking you to tell me anything. I'm just being funny, but she is strong enough that she could hold me, and I would love that. But I could hold her too. That's equal that way. She would probably buy me a She would get me a state of the art back brace where I would never feel.
I need her to hold you up so I can make a new meme.
A new reel.
Yeah.
Todd and his reels over here. Real man. He
These
likes
are the kind of guys that
you are good at the reels though, don't you think, Joann?
Yeah, I think he's great at him.
I like the one where Tommy D was doing his Carpathian gorilla thing, and then as soon as he said gorilla, Todd's face popped up and it was a gorilla going. Good for you, Todd.
I enjoy making.
What is wrong with you?
I like to make people smile. I try to do my best that no matter who would watch this would, kind of get a kick out of it, even if they didn't.
Guess where I'm leaving to go tonight at 3 a.m.
Pink's house?
I know where you're going. You guessed, Teal. I know where you're going.
I want to mail
Tennessee. Pink's house.
Tennessee.
I got her family. I'm going to Lebanon, Tennessee, and I'm going to try to get into Nashville because there's this cute blonde that works at the American Picker store from that show on A&E.
Is her name Levi?
No.
Lebanon Levi?
Levi Lebanon.
Remember that?
Oh, that guy from
what a great show.
The Amish Mafia.
You ever watch that, Joann?
That was so fake.
No. What's it called?
The cars are rental cars.
The Amish Mafia?
No. What's it called?
God.
It was the Amish Mafia.
The Honest Mafia. Okay,
Amish.
that's not Amish. Oh, the Amish Mafia.
They're a bunch of scumbags.
Run by Lebanon Levi.
Levi Lebanon. Anyways, it's a dumb series.
No, it isn't. It was great. Only he could drive.
They were rental cars.
That other dude really got arrested multiple times.
Oh, he was a Mennonite.
Yeah, he was nuts.
He wasn't an Amish guy. He was Mennonite.
So what? They can do what they want.
Mennonites aren't really Amish.
I know you wouldn't. The Amish wouldn't go on the show.
The Amish, well, they were on the show. That's why it's fake. They don't go on TV. They don't even let you take their pictures.
Only during that dance, whatever it's called.
Joann, can you up punch him?
Not Rumshaw. That's Jewish, isn't it? Joann?
Other hand.
Let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, it's got to be this one.
Let's talk about it. We could do a whole show. We could go like Todd first. Let's talk about it, and then I'd go after you. Let's talk about it, and then Joann. Let's talk about it. Ready, Todd? Go.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
We're talking.
We're talking. I don't know. Guys, let's see.
You know what we should do? Because I don't know if anybody's out there listening. We got one person I see on the RAWW Live Show on YouTube. If anybody wants to call in, why don't you go ahead and call in? Because we want to talk to people.
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of shows. Anybody want to call in from prior shows?
The number's right there on the screen. It's area code 716-218-3825. Call in now and get your voice heard on Raw. Ready, able, willing, whenever. RAWW Live. There you go, Todd. How was that? Was that a good jingle?
Yep. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Do you approve that message?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yep.
We're waiting for a couple calls.
Brought to you by Lumi.
Lumi. Did you?
Do you want to smell good when you take your pants off?
Oh God, David.
I swear to God, that's a commercial I heard today.
Well, she shows the example, just a little dot in it on the butt cracks.
This was a radio commercial.
Oh God, help me! What radio? So I don't listen to it.
Todd still listens to AM radio every morning.
Obviously.
9:30 a.m.
Got to get some talking points.
He listens to traffic, weather. This guy here, I don't know his name. Was it Bowerly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's going on here?
Uh-oh.
New news.
New news. Who says that? That's the Kelsey brothers.
Mork.
Oh no, new knees. What? Who
Mork? From Mork and Mindy. Nanu.
Nanu.
That's where they got it from. Credit for that. Freaking Kelsey. Nothing. New law. Oh no, wait.
Keep going.
That's not it.
What?
Shoot, what did I want to say? I wanted to say something. That the body cameras for all Erie County and the police and the holding centers.
Let's talk about it.
Are now in effect.
What body cameras? What are you talking about?
Yep, and in the jails.
Prison officers are going to start implementing body cameras
in all Erie County.
And all an inmate's going to do is punch him in the chest, knock the fucking camera off, and beat the shit out.
That should save taxpayer dollars for nonsense.
Well, why are they putting
accusations?
Well, no, it's why? Because they're understaffed, and if you have a guy walking a tier, they can see more with a camera, and they have their eyes, so they have a second set of eyes.
Promote transparency in the government.
Yeah, it could. Well, they could come back to bite them too, because there could be inmates that are like, "That's a case. I don't want to be filmed," but you're locked up in jail.
No, they don't have a choice.
They don't have a choice.
No, they don't have a choice. Well, that was actually a discussion I was having today concerning a business.
Maybe we should ask someone that was in prison.
Well, if the business is private or public, that's what it depends on.
Why don't we ask somebody that was in
right? But you also can't be, if you have a business and you have customers and you want to do, let's say, some social media advertising, you can't video them without their permission.
Oh,
so
yeah. New York has weird laws. Yeah.
So I guess maybe prisoners have no rights.
I'm pretty sure.
However, if you have security cameras, wait a minute. If you have security cameras on your premises and you do keep video of that, that's legal. But you're not using it for advertising. It's a whole different.
Yeah,
it's a whole different.
Whole different ball game.
Yeah. Well, the thing I see backfiring on it is, listen. At the end of the day, if there's a camera on a corrections officer, it's not going to make a difference, because you got to remember, there's guys in there that have A, nothing to lose, B, they're in there for life, C, they're going to kill no matter what they're, so what the hell's a camera going to do? You're just going to see on camera an officer getting killed.
You know how many false accusations there are against a police officer? No.
Oh, okay. That
saves us a lot of money taxpayer wise, I think.
No, that makes sense. That's a better way to look at it.
But that's what you're saying.
I mean, a correction officer, not a police officer. I mean, the reason
correction officer, anyone at the jail, at the holding center.
Only in Erie County.
Yep, in Erie County.
And is that everywhere in the U.S. that they're trying to implement that, or are we the only ones that have started that officially?
I think that Long Island auditor guy has a lot to do with it.
Okay, could be.
To be honest with you,
we got to get him on the show. Let's talk about it.
I'd love to have him on.
We need him to come on once a month and just fill us in with how much stuff he's been doing.
No, he's pretty good.
We'll call him. We'll have a special day for him.
Some of those First Amendment auditors are a pain in the ass, but he's pretty respectable.
Some of them just swear and they call the cops like all kinds of vulgar names, giving them the finger. Yeah, is it legal to do that? Sure. Do you think I just don't get that whole thing. Like, why are you boldly? I mean, you wouldn't talk to your mother or father. I mean, well, I would. I talked to my father that way. I said a lot of bad things about my father, but he deserved it.
I'd love to go into the post office with a camera.
We should do that. You want to try it?
It's totally legal.
Let's try it.
Not in a hospital.
Not in the hospital.
We'll do the selfie stick thing and we'll hook a strap and backpack on so we look like we're independent journalists.
Oh, we are.
I'll carry a clipboard and you use the camera.
Constitution grants every citizen the right to be an investigative journalist.
We have to say the words. We're independent
freedom of information.
We're working on a story. Do you want to do it?
I would do it.
When do you want to plan this?
I don't know. We got a lot planned. You're leaving anyways.
Yeah.
Get your car fixed.
My car's getting junked. Out of a gun's getting junked. I'm gonna go take the knobs off the radio for souvenirs.
Knobs.
I'm gonna knob it.
A bad wrestler.
Bad wrestler. Who's that?
Knobs. Hulk Hogan's friend. Remember? Long hair.
No.
Brian Knobs.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know much about him.
You just knew his name.
Well, yeah, that's about it. I knew he was Hulk Hogan's friend, and he got into wrestling because of Hogan.
Well,
Nasty Boys, Brian Knobs. Come on, man.
All right, let's just do weather on the fives.
Weather on the fives. It's sucking cold out there, people. It's going to get colder. It's only going to get even colder.
Why do you say sucking? It sounds just as bad as fucking. I mean, why don't you say it? Oh, Kylie, I get it.
No, that's the way I talk.
Well, I have
sucking cold out there.
I have a bad mouth.
Hey, I made a curse word making an Instagram post, and Instagram wouldn't let me post it.
No.
I was saying that, you're fucking right, or this is fucking crazy, whatever it is, and they wouldn't let me post it. So instead I put like F and then the pound sign and then some other sign and then a K and then it would let me post it.
Yeah, you got to write it
the only way.
Write it like a doctor.
There's a whole big thing going on. Wait, let's talk about it. There's a whole big thing going on about censoring social media and that kind of stuff. So let's talk.
They do.
Let's talk about it.
I've been censored this week for just saying the truth.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I wouldn't want to go deep into it, but
you don't have to.
But a lot of censoring is going on for just saying the truth. People don't want it out there.
Nope.
To bash you, call you names, and take you off the platform.
Here's my problem. Okay. Here's my problem with this is they set up these neighborhood forums where neighbors can talk, share their feelings and whatever it could be, the garbage pickup, the bus driver turning around in their driveway, not the next door neighbor's driveway. But you can't go up and put things up that are serious news that everybody should be aware of on a serious level. Never mind the garbage cans and all that horse shit. Serious issues that people and parents should be aware of are the issues that they keep taking off these platforms.
Yep.
There's so much cover up. Let's talk about it.
Why is there a lot of cover up?
Because they don't want us to know the truth. They want us to be stupid.
Well, we already are stupid because we fall.
Oh, no, we are. That's right. We are very stupid. We are.
I'm needing them.
Yep. And that's where T.O. and I come in because you know what? Hey, we're not stupid. Are we annoying? Maybe have the shittiest podcast on TV? Sure. But here's the deal. We tell the truth. And if somebody bullies us,
bam.
They get raw lived.
Yep.
They get raw lived. We're going to come up with a shirt that's going to have a big hand on it. And it's going to say raw lived. Like a smack hand.
Like a backhand.
Like a backhand. Yeah. Like,
there you go.
Yeah. Maybe it'll have a sound effect. Like it'll be a little button in the pocket and it go.
Yeah. For Christmas.
You're stupid.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I got a lot of good ideas here.
No, but we don't want to talk about the truth, and nobody wants to know the truth.
I hate that.
Keeping the truth is hiding the truth is so that we're ignorant because they want to keep us stupid,
son of a
poor, and sick.
Well, what goes
fighting
around,
each other.
But what goes around comes around, and the truth prevails. I told the story before the show, and I won't bring it up now. But the truth will prevail, and people that think
karma.
They're going to hose people and get them in the long run, the evil people lose.
By that time, Elon Musk will be in Mars.
Maybe.
Elon Musk will be what?
In Mars.
I want to live on Mars.
Like the Simpsons said he would be.
Oh, please.
In 2044.
I won't be here, so.
Let's talk about it, Todd. Because
you should bring up pull up some of the Simpsons predictions. Let's go through some of them.
You got to Google.
They had a whole bunch.
Todd.
Wait, what Simpsons is this? Not like
Simpsons, the show.
Not like the Simpsons, the cartoon?
Yes.
They
have predictions?
Oh, tons from way that have come true.
Back in the day when that show first started out, they had all these like skits and predictions of like things that actually years later actually happened.
Trump all becoming president. What?
Yep.
Kamala, Obama.
Yep.
Elon Musk AI takeover in the year 2022, I believe it said.
Yeah. What year was that show?
Oh, that was like season 19. So that was a while ago.
Well, what was the movie? Oh God. Come on, help me here. No, not 2012. Well, yeah, ping for that. Watch my sons. No. What's the movie that right afterwards the Harrisburg nuclear? What?
That guy was in it.
What guy was in it?
That one guy.
What one guy?
The one guy in the movie. The movie you're talking about.
He's playing.
No. I'm talking about. Oh God, the movie came out in. It was right before it happened. The movie came out, and then Harrisburg, PA, the nuclear explosion occurred. Come on, help me, guys.
Yeah. I remember I watched a biography on that. I remember the old cheesy fire truck they pulled in.
Oh my God. Wasn't oh shit.
It was a Mill. Was it Mill something or other, Pennsylvania?
Their 2024 one that came true.
No.
What's that?
So far was the.
No, it was in 1980.
Oh. Well, they'd made a 2024 prediction that already came true. It's that Trump would announce that he's rerunning for president.
Wow.
Oh. Well, okay.
What was that, Simpsons?
Who said that?
The Simpsons.
Yeah,
it was created in like 1999.
Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
Well, 1999. This is ridiculous.
There's a lot of weird ones there's still over 30.
I'm starting to get freaked out.
But maybe, the show's been around for so long. Maybe there's just so many ideas that it just so happens to be.
I mean,
but the years add up. There was one that Homer was flying through space, and the Trump sign was up, and it changed from 2012, and then skipped, and then went back to 20 whatever the frick it is, and it was like right on, and then went to 2024.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good.
Conspiracy? Coincidence?
He was flying through the air through the future.
Is that a coincidence?
I don't know. What do they know that we don't know?
I think not.
What does Seth MacFarlane know?
I don't know. Should he run for the vice presidency? Actually, he'd probably be a really good vice president.
Oh, was it China syndrome? No. Yes.
Apple's Vision Pro. They predicted the Apple Vision Pro, whatever that is.
Okay. I want to talk about the Apple Vision Pro. Let's talk about
China syndrome. Okay, I'm just interrupting.
No, go
China
ahead.
Syndrome. No. Back to it was with Jack Lemmon, and it was China Syndrome, and it came out in 1979, and right afterwards was 3 Mile Island.
I remember that.
You weren't even born, weren't you?
Years old.
Oh,
I remember things when I was 1.
In 2008, The Simpsons episode showed Homer trying to vote for Barack Obama in the U.S. general election, but a faulty machine changed his vote.
Oh!
In Pennsylvania had to be removed after it kept changing people's votes for Barack Obama.
Whoa.
To ones for his Republican rival Mitt Romney.
I voted for Mitt Romney. I liked him. You know, he was a former what the hell was it? Mormon Baptist or a Mormon?
No, he was a Mormon, wasn't he?
He was a Mormon bishop. Mitt Romney.
Well,
let's talk about it. Google it.
Let's talk about it. I didn't vote in 2008. I was in Canada, and I didn't do it.
You know, I should know
another cool one.
Yeah, go shoot.
In 1991, an episode of The Simpsons saw the Beatles' Ringo Starr diligently answering fan mail that had been written decades ago.
Ooh.
In September 2013, 2 Beatles fans from Essex received a reply mail from Paul McCartney.
Whoa.
Wow, that had been sent 50 years earlier.
Whoa. That's weird. I think it's incredible how you just find all this stuff and absorb it in your brain. And your brain isn't really that big.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Are you talking to me?
Hey.
You're talking to me.
That went right over my head.
Yeah, well, a lot does. Look at your parking spot.
Not just a hat rack.
Don't forget where you're parked. Remember?
Your phone
We could do a whole show and just everyone just take turns going, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
What's your favorite guy?
Nah, I don't get that. Let's talk about it. Who all right. I don't even know how to talk about it. Like, who wants to like brag about how to live in prison when they don't want to be in prison?
Oh, all right. Let's talk about it. This let's talk about it stuff is all stemming from somebody Jeff really does dislikes on. And what is this, Instagram? You get into these battles that are just silly.
No, I'm not getting into battles.
Let's hear it. Why do you dislike him? Because he's in jail and he talks about old jail life.
He's not in jail. This guy, first of all, he looks like he's 16. He wears lipstick. Okay. He's got some tattoos that are questionable. They look like they might be fake. And all he does like 60-second reels. You want to know how it's decided who gets the top bunk and the bottom bunk in prison? Let's talk about it. And he goes into these detailed stories, and it's like, hey, nobody gives a shit about prison inside, okay? Nobody cares. It's its own world, and you shouldn't like. It doesn't make sense to me to get out of prison and want to relive it by doing reels on the internet. When you, first of all, you claim you did 10 or 14 years and you look 16, okay? If what'd you do? 10 years at Pelican Bay? 23-hour a day lockdown. He's got all this information on, let's talk about it. Like, what do you do in the showers if the soap falls on the floor? Let's talk about it. And it just, after a while, I'm not the only one, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Most of his comments are people going, dude, come on. You probably were never in jail. Everybody's negatively. And I just say things like, really, dude, get a job, man. Like, didn't you just get out of jail? Don't you think you should have a job? Why are you trying to make money doing reels? How'd you get a phone right away? Is the government giving you a phone? Like, what's going on? You're 16, lipstick on, talking about your day in prison, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Why did you send me that?
I just don't think it's a good idea if you've been to prison to talk about it.
Yeah, because what happens? You go back, you're going to get railroaded.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
His problem.
He's sharing secrets.
Maybe that's what he wants.
Maybe he misses prison.
Yep.
He wants to parole. Let's talk about it.
And yep.
If he goes back, especially if he was in the California correctional facility.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, he's got an X marking the spot.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
Holy moly. No, it's not that I dislike him. I just think the content is sort of pointless. Am I saying that what we do here is the greatest? No, but we're not talking about something what is someone going to get out of that? If somebody's on their drive to work, what the hell do they care if you wear flip-flops in prison and why you shouldn't take them off? Who gives a shit about people?
This is why there's so much stuff out there.
Well, let's talk about it. When you don't take your flip-flops off in prison,
see, I'm interested
in the shower because the floors are dirty and they could have germs and people could have fungus and blah, 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 blah.
Does everybody get a new pair of flip-flops?
Actually, they don't like people that wear flip-flops in prison.
No, I mean,
probably not.
They're state issued flip-flops.
They're recycled.
They're recycled. So not even a new pair?
No, and actually, the only time they wear the flip-flops is in the shower because
slippery.
Well, yeah, because they can't run or fight in flip-flops, so they always want to have their boots on most times.
Plus, it's all types of breeding. It's wet in there always.
Yeah, there's like fungi, and they
Yeah, you should wear your flip-flops.
Yeah, you can't be the only.
Yeah, but that's not only in prison. You should wear your flip-flops in the shower at the public freaking pool, dude.
Thank you. Or at a gym.
What the hell does prison got to do with it, dude?
Wipe your gym equipment off when you're done with it.
Yeah, absolutely. We do that at our gym.
Let's talk about it.
What happens if you go and work out in the prison yard? Should you sanitize it after? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't handle that. I'm not the only one, so that's why I don't feel bad yapping about it. He puts his shit out there, so I can make fun of it. He can make fun of me. Some girl had said, "Oh, you only got 10 views on your podcast." I'm like, actually, no, we only got 9 because you were the 10th.
Yeah.
How did you know we only had 10 views if you didn't watch it?
And you just said earlier, you don't do the show for her.
Yeah, not for you.
You do it to have fun.
I do it to have fun.
There it is.
Fun is the key.
I'm not trying to
fun till the daddy takes the T-bird away.
That's right.
I'm not trying to write a handbook on what happens in prison after I get out of prison. I mean, does that make sense?
Did you bring the handbook?
Yes. Did you bring your?
Remember that from Beetlejuice?
They won't even let you in prison with the handbook. You'd be screwed.
Did you guys bring the handbook?
What's that from?
From Beetlejuice. That guy comes through. It's like flat, and he goes, "I'm just hanging around."
I don't remember that movie.
Oh, that was
I don't
great.
remember that movie. I must have seen it 3 or 4 times.
The guy's ahead of him in a real.
Well, Michael Keaton's head turned small and spun around.
Yeah, it's real small, and the other guy is the sorcerer.
Oh, right.
He's trying to skip him in line, and then he goes, "Oh, here," and then he changes his head into a little one. And that's what happened to the other guy.
Here.
Oh, great movie. Michael Keaton was good.
Oh, he was great in that.
He was in some good movies. He was in that actual series on Netflix. I think it was called
What's your favorite movie?
Oh, Michael Keaton was in the Oxycontin one.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that one?
He played a doctor, remember? And he played a doctor in a small Pennsylvania mining town, and when Oxycontin just hit the market, and he got hooked on it at the end.
Right.
He was
That's right.
800 milligrams a day, doctor shopping.
Right.
True story.
True story. He runs a rehab facility now. Good guy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust him.
First thing he says is, "You got a script?"
That was a heavy duty one.
He said heavy duty.
Heavy duty. Like duty heavy?
Like your dreams.
I have some heavy duty dreams, man.
I haven't had a dream in a while.
That's bad.
Oh, that's bad.
That's real bad.
That your consciousness. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
It means that your subconscious and your conscious are not coming together. I mean, that's what dreams are. Dreams are your unconscious. So that's why the dream with Frankie and his ex-wife and maybe he was worried about the toilet not being cleaned. But it really is, as Freud has said, it's your subconscious and your conscious coming together. And then like anxiety dreams, ever have a dream of when you feel like you're drowning? That's anxiety.
Where you can't run.
Right.
No.
Or you're on a
or what about when you're naked? Did you ever have one of those? You're like at school or at your job and you're naked?
And as a guy, it's always in the winter. Worst time of the year to be naked.
Never had those.
All right. Well, but they're very important. Dreams
they
are very important.
Maybe I just don't remember them.
Life is what dreams are made of.
That's true. I mean, you're always dreaming. That's what they say. You're always dreaming.
I used to have explosive nightmares. I'd wake up soaked in sweat, like I just jumped out of a pool and I couldn't even peel my shirt off. But then I have the dreams. I wake up and I'm like,
menopause.
What was that?
He's.
What'd you say? He said he's waking up.
I said I would wake up with such.
All right, so he's going through menopause. Okay.
Because I had a nightmare, and now
that would explain his crimping toes.
Don't mind the crimping toes. I'm suffering from that now. Ever since we brought that up, my feet hurt.
And him wanting to be held up by Pink.
Oh, I love Pink.
It's all coming together. Are those the sirens?
Yeah. Yeah, my ride's on the way.
They're coming to take you away.
I was at work years ago, and
there's a shocker.
Yeah, right. I said a joke to one of my bosses. I heard some sirens coming. She goes, I wonder what's happening. And I started walking towards the outdoor, and she goes, where are you going? I'm like, well, that's my ride.
Yeah, we've all used that one.
Well, she didn't.
That's laugh. She
didn't laugh. She actually wrote me up and took me to the head office.
Favorite things workers say? How's your day going? Just another $1.
Oh, I hate that. Yep. It's not just another $1.
Could be going better if I wasn't here.
And then you got to love the people that say, oh, I'm having a great day. And then 20 minutes later, they're flipping shit on something. I mean, Travis Tritt wrote a song about it. It's a great day to be alive. Oh, there's some good concerts coming to Buffalo, by the way.
Drake last night.
Well, Chris Stapleton's coming, which is pretty cool. I'd like to see him. That's one of like 500 concerts I haven't seen already.
Is that country?
That's Chris Stapleton. He did the national anthem last year at the Super Bowl.
Oh.
And he does that in the air tonight for Sunday Night Football with Snoop Dogg.
I can feel it.
He sings
sounds
that
like
song,
Phil Collins.
Tennessee Whiskey. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's a remake. He doesn't have any of his own songs.
I don't care. He's got a good voice.
Sure.
He plays a good cowboy.
I think actually that was a good Super Bowl song. I remember that.
It was one of the best.
Nothing like Whitney Houston.
Oh, she tore it up. Super Bowl 25, Buffalo Bills against the New York Giants. Bill Belichick, defensive coordinator. Whitney Houston tore it up.
War going on.
And she was hot, too. She was really sexy with that headband.
She was a good one. Good soul.
Yeah. All the good ones die young.
It's a hard song to sing.
Well, only the good die young, as Billy Joe says.
I'll tell you this. The last few weeks, Todd and I have been becoming somewhat of some local celebrities here, and we won't get into that now. We're not going to talk about it. But anyways, it's a big. I need some liquid. But anyways, and I can tell you this: the pressure is real. When you know that there are people that are starting to gravitate and understand who you are, and you walk around town and people are high-fiving you, like Todd gets high-fived by random people because of the show, and you start to feel pressure because of certain stories that break, it puts a level of anxiety in you that you don't know if you're excited, nervous, anxious. What do I do? You know what I mean? And I can understand now, and we're not even fucking famous.
That's the life of an actor, being on stage.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we're on stage now. We're out there, man.
Yeah, we're out there, all right.
Oh, we are. We're out there in many ways.
It's funny how people so out there can find out facts.
Well, when people are saying, "Oh, those two guys in the podcast," I mean, it's us. Pretty sweet, but at the same time, I don't want to leave my house because I don't have enough Sharpies.
I just like making my mom proud.
I'm glad your mom's proud. I wish someone was proud of me sometime.
Joann is.
Joann, are you proud of me?
I'm not even listening.
Yes, Mama Joe's proud of you.
There you go.
When can I get off this fucking boring ass shitty
podcast?
Yet?
I know, right?
Yeah, the paint's starting to dry, man. Get me out of here. I got better things to do, like break my microphone.
Yeah,
exactly.
Knock the shit off my desk. And yell at my husband, get over here.
And put his lipstick on.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know where I'm going to hell.
No.
I'll meet you there. I am too.
Yeah, let's all high five on the way down.
Yeah.
No.
Deep end it. Call it. Oh. I hope Tom's listening. I wish he would message in.
You can grab onto my leg on the way up.
Who, Tom?
Me.
Oh, I was going to say, Tom's a Carpathian gorilla.
I can't hang on to anybody with that arm.
Yeah, he's got a bad arm.
Yep.
We're going to check in with Tommy D next week. We're going to call him and see how the painkillers are working for him. And
you ever have that surgery? Shoulder surgery?
Not yet.
I have.
Have you joined?
No, and I will never have surgeries. So
me neither. I'll never have surgery. Wait, I've already had 4.
You already had 4.
No,
yeah, knockwood. I actually was told to have knee surgery, and it was in the middle of when I had twins. Stop mocking me. And I healed it naturally. So
wow, that's amazing. So would you just lay around and wait for it to feel better?
No, but I did not. I did not skate for a while because that was not good.
Because your arm hurt?
My knee.
Oh, I thought like if your arm hurts.
No, I'm just talking about any surgeries. Most people my age have already had at least 2 knee surgeries. And
why the hell is it pronounced knee and not knee?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're gonna have
silent. Come on.
We're gonna have a good friend of the show on in a couple weeks. Joann remembers him. Todd knows him well. Eric Hawk. He was on a few weeks in a row.
Oh, Exotic Eric.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm gonna ask him, and if he's watching now, I've been dying to ask him this, and we've known him almost 20 years, man. It's been a long time.
I've known him longer, I think.
Yeah, and his name is spelled Haak, but it's pronounced Hawk. And I'm dying to ask him how could I call him Haak?
Hack
or Hayak?
Hawk
Or yeah,
Hawk.
Hawk. Is it Hawk?
It's Hawk.
We're not making funny.
We have cousins and their last name is Haas, and it's Haas. So Hawk, Haas.
But I think he should change it to Hawk, like from the movie Over the Top, Hawk Trucking.
Like a hawk coming in?
Yeah, like the big hawk.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. What's your last name? Hawk.
It could be though.
I just want to break his chops on it. I'm gonna be like, do you ever have people ask you if it's Hayak?
He runs the local
the roller hockey league.
Roller hockey.
Yeah, we're gonna bring him on in a couple weeks.
You sign up to hurt yourself.
we're gonna bring him on and we're gonna talk about it.
And have no coverage. But you'll have fun though.
It is fun.
Hey, it's all that fun. It's all about the fun.
It is.
I wasn't playing in his league, but I was playing in another league where I got my teeth punched out because of this guy going,
never.
Whoopsie, whoopsie. He skate by somebody and make them look bad, and they get all pissed off. And then Todd would skate to the bench, start chugging his 2-liter of Pepsi while the rest of his team's getting their ass kicked, me being the one, having my teeth punched out at 11 p.m. at night.
I got to rest up for the power play.
He would drink Pepsi, Joann, playing hockey. Let's talk about that.
Joann drank Pepsi ice cream.
No, he would drink Pepsi when you're supposed to drink water playing hockey. He would get off the rink and chug Pepsi out of a 2-liter. That was his drink of choice while playing hockey.
Soda.
Sodies? What sodies?
Sodies.
I stopped drinking pop, as you people call it, when I was 18 years old. It's soda.
It is
soda or pop. Let's talk about it.
It's soda. No one calls it fucking pop down here in New York City. Okay.
If I go to Tennessee, if I say pop, are they going to pop me in the head?
No, you'll be fine. I'm sure they say pop.
What they might say soda. Can I have a soda? You sure?
Verner's.
Oh, that is the worst ginger ale. Let me tell you, I have a story about that ginger ale. Okay, I like ginger ale, like Canada Dry or whatever. Okay, and one night I was living at home with my parents for a minute. And I wanted a ginger ale, and they always had like pop, in the house, in the fridge, whatever. And my mom liked ginger ale, and I go up to the fridge, and there's this can of ginger ale, and I grab that sucker out, and I'm like, and I started chugging it, and all of a sudden I'm like, what the fuck is this? It tasted like moldy licorice shit.
Real ginger ale.
It was Verner's, and I didn't know. Like I was expecting that refreshing, crispy, amazing Canada Dry slam of ginger ale, and I got hit with a 5-hour puke session. And then, oh God, I remember at work, they had a vending machine, and there was like 2 dudes out of 180 guys that would buy the Verner's.
That's like Clamato.
It was probably,
you like Clamato juice?
That's tomato. Oh, that's disgusting.
It's clam juice and tomato juice.
That's disgusting.
Who the hell would even think of that?
Well, it's for drinks.
You're drinking tomato juice in there.
There's like fancy drinks like the Bloody Mary. They sometimes use Clamato juice.
No,
because shit was shrimp.
Ew.
We thought of that.
Yeah, Clamato juice.
Put a piece of celery in there too. That'll make it even better. Like who? What?
Like what? Yeah, I never understood that when I'd watch people drink Bloody Marys, especially, and they put pepper and like all kinds of hot shit in there. I'm like, I mean, are you asking to have raging, burning your asshole diarrhea? I mean, I don't understand.
You get that with some deviled eggs.
I used to mix a little V8 with my beer back in the day. Like I'd get a draft beer and get a splash of V8 in it.
I'm really gonna barf.
No, it was actually really good.
That's
Try
really
it sometime. No, really, it's good. A pint of beer just with I used to drink it all the time. A pint of beer, just a splash of V8. It's incredible. It really is. I mean it.
People trying that.
It's almost like scrambled eggs with jelly toast as a sandwich. It's so good.
Maybe bars will start carrying V8 juice now.
Okay, now I am totally nauseated. Thank you.
You're
welcome. That's a good thing for me.
Yeah, and you know what? It's 8 o'clock.
Good thing it's time. We can go, and you can go.
You can go where?
To the bathroom, and
you gotta take a dump.
Not me. She's nauseated. There's that great music.
Anyways, folks, it's been great. It's been a freestyle show. We're back here Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, stay tuned so we can check in with our new host, Tommy D, and make sure that his shoulder surgery went well and that he's able to wipe his own butt. And we will be back then. Joann, thanks for being here. Tio, thanks for being here. Everybody else out there, if you have any questions about the show, go to rawlive.com, drop us a message, join our social media links, and keep following the best, worst new podcast. See you next time.
Don't be a hack.
Don't be a hack.